I often consider this the best era in NBA history. I believe this because during the years of 2000 to 2010, there were countless superstars.
Timeout, the Lakers have two. Bryant to shot. TNT, breakaway for the Cavs, gives it to LeBron!
Right here for the Heat.
Thomas, Wade with a steal, with two. Wade puts it up for the win.
Yeah,
He's
baby!
it
To the basket, Duncan, a three-pointer, puts it up, it's good! Tim Duncan from three-point line, ties the game!
More superstars than ever before in NBA history in the league at the same time. So you can imagine this list was incredibly hard, and I tried my hardest to keep out personal bias as much as possible. I based my listing off of basic statistics, a few advanced stats, and achievements. So without further ado, here are the top 10 players of the 2000s. Tracy McGrady.
Set with Manu.
Here's McGrady for the three. He's looking for a quick shot. Bowen is all over McGrady. Foul is picked up. Can't find anybody. They have no timeouts remaining. Finally gets it in to McGrady. McGrady over Bowen for three. McGrady for the win. Yeah.
There are 3 fan favorites on this list. T-Mac is one of them. McGrady played primarily for the Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets during his 10-year period. He skyrocketed to one of the best players in the world when he left his cousin Vince Carter to go play with Grant Hill in Orlando. During this era, McGrady averaged 26 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game, and 1 steal per game while shooting 44% from the field, 33% from 3, and 78% from the free throw line. Keep in mind, I only implemented 8 years where he was in his prime for these statistics because it wouldn't be fair to calculate the averages when he was injured. He's easily one of the most fun players to watch in NBA history, and it is truly sad that injuries sped up the demise of his prime. Carmelo Anthony.
Into Carmelo, 3 seconds. Carmelo launches. Carmelo Anthony with the game winner!
Melo came into the NBA with really high expectations. It is safe to say that for the most part, he has lived up to these expectations, and he has been one of the league's best players since his entry in 2003. During this era, Melo averaged 25 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, and 1 steal per game while shooting 45% from the field, 33% from 3, and 80% from the free throw line. Carmelo has led his team to the Western Conference Finals only to lose to Kobe Bryant in his prime. Melo is considered one of the greatest scorers and one of the best small forwards in NBA history. Paul Pierce.
Pierce driving on Stoudemire, the jumper, yes!
Considered one of the best Celtics of all time, I don't know about you guys, but I will always hate Paul Pierce. The reason is because he would always beat up on my 3 favorite players: LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwyane Wade. And he even beat up on Kobe Bryant to win the 2008 NBA championship. Okay, I obviously don't hate him, but the kind of respect I have for him isn't like admiration like I have for LeBron, Melo, and Wade. It is more of, okay, you can beat up on us at any time that you want, and that is why Paul Pierce gets this spot. It isn't because of all the All-Star games or the championship. It is because he would always come out on top against other NBA superstars. And I will forever respect him for that. Steve Nash.
8 seconds, 7 seconds, Nash into the lane with the left hand, puts it in!
Nash is without a doubt one of the best point guards in NBA history. He won back-to-back MVPs, he's been to numerous All-Star games, and when I was growing up, playing basketball, Nash is the one that I studied. His basketball IQ was top-notch, his passing ability and court vision were out of this world, and his shooting ability was at one point the best in the NBA. During his era, Nash averaged 16.7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 9.6 assists per game, and 1 steal per game, while shooting 50% from the field, 44% from 3, and 89% from the free throw line. He almost averaged 50, 40, 90. That is ridiculous. Allen Iverson.
Iverson stole the ball! Iverson stole the ball!
Another one of the fan favorites. The level of respect basketball fans have for Iverson is impeccable. He was a little man with a huge heart for the game, and he played his tail off day in and day out. He won the 2001 NBA MVP, the only other player in NBA history, besides LeBron James, in my personal opinion, to lead a team full of scrubs to the NBA Finals. Even though he met the same fate as LeBron did, Iverson made a name for himself and blew up as one of the game's greatest players. During this period, he averaged 29 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 6 assists per game, and he won the NBA scoring title 3 times in this 10-year period. He is definitely one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron James.
Shot clock is down to 5. Nice fake by James. Oh, he stops!
LeBron is currently one of 3 active players to never average under 20 points per game. The other 2 are Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant. LeBron led his 2007 subpar Cavaliers team to the NBA Finals. He led his 2009 Cavs team to a 66-16 record. He then led his 2010 Cavs team to a 61-21 record. During LeBron's first 7 years in the league, he averaged 27.8 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game, and 1.5 steals per game. LeBron won 2 MVP awards and almost won the Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Dwyane Wade.
Some contact from Jermaine O'Neal, got a piece of it.
Wade is the other fan favorite I was talking about. I hope I can speak for everyone on this, but there's just a sense of profound respect that basketball fans have for Wade, due to the way he dominated in the 2006 NBA Finals, averaging 35 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, and 4 assists per game, which are the best numbers for any player in their first NBA Finals appearance and for any player under 25. But not only that, but the way he took a backseat to LeBron so they could win back-to-back championships, he is just so humble and truly something special. During his first 7 years in the NBA, Dwyane Wade was the best player in the world for 5 years, from 2005 to 2010. During this period, Wade carried his team to a championship and he won the Finals MVP award. How he never won an MVP, I don't understand. Shaquille O'Neal.
Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq.
During this period, Shaq won 4 NBA championships, winning 4 Finals MVPs. Shaq averaged 24 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 2 blocks per game. When you talk about players who have dominated the sport, you know, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, Larry, Magic, Bill, and Timmy, you have to mention Shaquille O'Neal. He was something the basketball world has never seen before. Tim Duncan.
To Duncan. He gets doubled. Shaq all over him. He gets away a fadeaway. He makes it.
I like to refer to Tim Duncan as the other king of the NBA. Why? Well, because his reign has averaged 3 different decades. Tim Duncan won 3 NBA championships in 5 years, from the 2002-2003 NBA season to the 2006-2007 NBA season. He also won 2 MVP awards. Tim Duncan has made it to the playoffs 10 times out of these 10 years during this period, and every single year he was an all-star. So pretty much, every single year he was doing what he needed to do. He's truly a living legend and obviously the second most dominant player during this era. Kobe Bryant.
Run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind the
I don't think there's any surprise here. The Black Mamba won 5 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVP awards. He never missed an All-Star game, 2 scoring titles, an 81-point game, scoring 50 points 4 games in a row. I mean, the list can honestly go on. Shall I? 4 All-Star MVPs, numerous NBA first teams, numerous All-NBA first defensive teams, 33-time Player of the Week, 16-time Player of the Month. He is 5th all-time in win shares. He is 2nd all-time in player usage rating. He's 8th all-time in player efficiency rating among active players. I mean, you name it, and he did it. Kobe B. Bryant is definitely the best player from 2000 to 2010. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and as always, stay awesome and keep moving forward.